At number 7, we have, and again, this is such a like, if you would have told me that 3 years ago that this is gonna be the these teams are gonna be in the power rankings, I would have just
Mhm,
thrown up everywhere. Number 7, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars who are sitting there 8
mhm,
and 3. Um, they're I feel like they are a very underrated, not really talked about 8 and 3 team, which
mhm,
kind of blows my mind when you think about it, right? Because they're coming off of a 24-21 victory against the Houston Texans, I guess the
mhm.
Cinderella story, the underdogs of the NFL,
Right.
and they they did what they needed to do to win that game. The Texans missed a late field goal, but Trevor Lawrence went off. I mean, 364 a TD. ETN. I mean, he didn't light it up rushing, but that team just felt like the weapons on the team between Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk,
Mhm.
ETN, Trevor Lawrence. Like we should be talking about them a little bit better than we are. Why do you think that nationally or even here at NTP we aren't?
The market, this is that simple, and I don't wanna make it sound over simple, or I mean, or oversimplify, excuse me, if I can speak correctly. I just think, yeah, and it's the market they're in, and once again, Duval County, shout out to Duval, what up? What up? Hey, Shannon. So shout out to Duval, shout out to Duval, County, like, they love their Jaguars out there, um, but it's like, it's really just, like, just Jacksonville, maybe a little bit some people in Georgia, but they don't have a strong fan base. Once again, most of their fans are over in London because Tony Khan was taking them over to, to London, so, that's part of it. And then, I just think that, they've had some teams like this before, but they haven't really been this good or maybe somewhat dominant since we were, children. So for those that don't remember the Jaguars when they came out in the mid 90s, you had this guy Mark Bunnell, you had a guy from the University of Florida, my guy Fred Taylor, Keenan McCardell, Jimmy Smith, Tony Baselli was leading that offensive line. Brad Meester later on with Byron Leftwich. So they've had some people come through there, but this new iteration of Jacksonville, T. Lawrence has been awesome, like you said. And it's funny, remember, people was pounding that Christian Kirk signing, right? Remember, 4 years, 100 million. It was like, yo, why would you give him that much money coming over from Arizona? But he has fit the bill, and he turned to Captain Kirk. Shout out to Star Wars. So I just think that he
Shout out to fucking Star Wars, Star Trek, dude.
sorry,
You
Star Wars, Star whatever. Either way, I'm sure someone was listening like, oh, he's so he doesn't know his stuff. Yeah, I don't. You're right. But you couldn't come do what I do. Yeah. So I'm here to make money, not friends. Right. No, that's for you, baby. But yeah, but no, I just think that, maybe teams, maybe not teams, but maybe pundits would maybe do like a wait and see with them. But nevertheless, hey, here we are. We're talking about them, but we're giving them the just due. And they're on the rise for sure.